Hey guys, thank you for tuning in. If you're new here, my name is Rich, and if you're not, appreciate you for coming back. So, the last recap was happened a while ago, from the playlist, which you could check out. But the last time I made the recap, the portfolio was sitting around 42,000 and something, whatever, and some numbers. I don't really remember. But so the reason behind me not making recap for the past 2 weeks is because I was on vacation. 2 to 3 weeks, I was on vacation. I was visiting multiple islands, and at the same time, I didn't have time to record or do as much as I wanted to. So, without further ado, let's go straight to the history and see how I did. But honestly, this is gonna be a painful recap because it was vacation and I don't really remember much. But I want to keep you guys up to par with everything that happened in this account. So if there's a 50% return on there, you get to see the whole thing, from the ground up. But anyways, let's go to the history. You might not get any values from this video, you might get some, but let's get straight to it. But before we keep going, so this week the portfolio is up 4.53% or about $2,026. Some people might want to know that, so here you go. But anyways, let's get straight to the history. So my last recap was when I bought some SMCI share. I believe that because it was a S show. So I think it was around the 13th. Yep, the 13th. So from my last videos, you guys know I was down in this position, whatever what the number was. But anywho, so I decided to sell some call on the amount that I had at the time for 1.7K, and for some reason I trying to roll it, which I don't know why. But anyway, so I sold the 12/20/24 $35 call and collected 1764 premium. But on the 16th, I'm pretty sure what I wanted to do is just get rid of those shares. So what I did is I brought back the call that I sold for 1836, and I believe that's around a $72 profit. I mean, $72 in the negative. Actually, let me make sure. I think it's $72. 1764. Yep, I got like a $72 in the negative. And then so what I did is after I bought the call back, I got full control of my shares. So what I did is I sold all of them at a price point of 35.17. So I don't know how much I made in profit or negative. So okay. So I sold the shares for 44,105.44 cent. Classic. But I bought it for Jesus, Mary, Joseph. That's a lot of numbers. Okay. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna copy you. Cool. So my first buy of that dump was 43,116 dollars, and then I bought another 1074.19. This is a perfect example of what not to do. Not financial advice. It's just for my own personal what not to do. But anyways, the share keep dumping, and I'm out here just keep adding up to it with my whole account value, like a gambler technically. 0.96 plus 1764. Nope, 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 nope. So Jesus Christ, I remember too much, so I forgot what I was doing. But anyway, so 43,116 plus 1074. What the heck? Yo, okay. All right. 43,116 plus 1074.19. Oh, Jesus, Mary Joseph. Another 834.96. Okay. So that's all. So I bought Jesus, Mary Joseph. I took a loss on that. Hmm. That's not cool. Okay, so I bought it for 45 or 25, right? Subtract 44 105.44 minus the $72 on that stupid call. That was supposed to be plus $72. So I lost $991.71 on that SMCI. And if you guys remember from the previous videos, I think I was down some thousand. I'm not really sure how many thousand, but yeah. Anywho, that take care of those things right here. So on the 16th, what did I do? On the 18th, I took the money and rolled it over to NVDA. So I'm pretty sure there was a support and resistance I was watching on that, and it went below it at 128.99. I think that was still. So what I did is I copped 340 shares at that point, and then turn around and sold it for 44. I mean, cop 340 shares at 128.99, turn around and sold it at 132 for a profit of 43,856.46 minus 44,880. Ha! I made $1,023.54 on that right here. You see how clean it is? There was no struggle at all. So I probably got a rock call on this. But anywho, on the 19th, Tesla was shooting up. I believe, I think, because it was a minute back. Anyway, so I was like, there's no way in hell Tesla's gonna go below 4427.5. So what I did is I sold a put on there and collected $781 in premium. So I'm by that point I'm on vacation mode, right? So this should not even happen. I should have just get the app off my phone, just leave it on the computer and just go about my business. But collected 781 cents. That time I think I went down to Florida. But anyways, after I collected it, um leave Florida to went on my cruise. That time there's no internet whatsoever. I didn't even know I got assigned, and I was trying to be cheap too, like I usually try to do. So I didn't want to get the internet package because I didn't want to, pay a couple $100 for a stupid internet, which I thought should be free. But anyways, um, after a day, I'm like, okay, that's it. I need to know what's going on. Pay for the internet, and actually after 2 days, right here, 1921 2, or after 3 days, I'm like, yeah, I gotta know what's going on. So got the internet package. Decided not to be cheap, which was the worst decision ever, because vacation is vacation. I should not even be on that. But anyways, I got the internet package, and what I decided, and when I look at my portfolio, I saw that I got assigned the shares, and I'm like, oh, interesting. So on the 23, Tesla showed up real quick. So what I did is I just sold the shares. So I got assigned at 427.5, sold it at 434 for a total profit of, back to the calculator, 43,400 minus 42,750. Are you serious? Plus 681. So in between the credit that I collected, the premium that I collected, and the profit from 427.5 to 434, I made a total of 1.3K and profit. Yay, everything's good. So at this point, I don't have my computer with me. I can do no research. I'm fully operating on my phone, which is a no-no to me. They have the week to do prior research to know where I want to put my money. Another no-no to me. But anyways, at that point, I think my portfolio was sitting from 42 to 46, I think, at that point. Oh, just think, jeez, I gotta show you. I'm on the December 23. So December 23, where you at December 23? A month ago, 22. Yeah, see, whoa, that's 24. So yeah, so on December 23, it was well above the 46K mark. Okay, back to the history. Anyways, December 23. Um, Keep in mind vacation mode, which is technically gambling right now. But okay, so that's that. Whoa, I saw another put. Oh Jesus. Okay, so on the 23, after this whole ordeal, I sold another put for $425 on 12 expired on 12/27/2024. So I collected $820 on that put, but on the 26th, so 3 days after, the premium got juiced all the way up. So what I did is I just sold it. I just bought it back for a quick 820. I'm just impatient. Minus 44. So, and throughout this whole ordeal here, I made a profit of $776. But so this is where I gave away all the gains that I make in the first few days of my trip. For some reason, I don't know, it's because I make a lot of money off of that stock. This thing keep coming in back of my head. But it was bouncing, so it'll go to $35 for some reason, break below it, go to 33-ish or something, and then it'll go back to 35. So I was expecting that to happen. So when it goes below 34, I decided, you know what? I want to get over the 48K. So SMCI time, which, Jesus Christ, it was like crazy. But anywho, so I decided, you know what? What's up with SMCI on the trip? So SMCI went below 34. What I did is I dished 42K on there, caught me 12.54 shares, and kept dipping, goes to 33.60, and I'm like, why not? Let me get more. Got 20 more shares. Whenever you see something like this, you know something was going wrong. And if it's going down with your whole portfolio, please, not financial advice, that's something to not do. But anywho, keep coming down. I bought another 26 shares. So I really thought it was gonna go back to $35. So before I go have fun back on my trip, I put a limit sell order, I believe for $35. Let's double check that. Yep. So I put a limit sell of 35, and I was pretty confident, like confident as hell that it was gonna hit $35. So I just put my limit sell, and I went back to the party. You know what I'm saying? Go back to my vacation, have fun, da 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 da, whatsoever. That same 27, I came back again. Look at my portfolio. That thing is still dumping back to $32. And guess what? You would expect I was sold? Nah. Give me 100 more shares. $31. I'm like, all right, bet. Keep the shares coming. So on the 30th, the vacation over. Finally got back to my hotel, and I start looking into stuff, and I'm like, If this thing break 30, I'm not gonna hold it at all. I will start the living hell out of it. So I believe it went under 30. I think it went below 30. And then on Wednesday, I think the market was closed. But in January 2nd, so the stock actually went back to $31, I think 31 and something, but it couldn't hold and break down 31. Then I'm like, okay, that's it. I'm done for. Goodbye. Sold. And I think from the time I bought it to the time that I sold it, I think I took a 4.2K loss on that position right now. Yeah, I think it's 4.2K. Take my word for it. Actually, I'll show it to you. So 42, 460.44 plus 672 plus 873.6 plus 32.12 plus 63.71. That's 47,281. Okay, and I sold it for 43,061.3 cents. Oh, sheesh, I forgot the 72 cent. So I took up for $4,200.72. Now the reason the stock was holding above 30, right? So I wouldn't have any trouble holding it. But what had happened is I was looking at Tesla and I saw that they missed some deliveries number, I believe, and the stock came crashing below 400. And I'm like, ain't no way I'm gonna leave my money parked in SMCI and not Tesla. So I'm like, okay, cool. Took that 4220.72 loss and rolled that money right back over to Tesla. And crazy thing is, like literally a day after the SMCI shot past the point that I bought it and actually went to $34, I believe. 30 to 34 point something um the past Friday. But anyways, so I'm like, okay, ain't no way. Tesla at 379. Okay, let me cop a couple Tesla shares. So went ahead and buy 110 shares. And right now, those shares are up, I think 3.6K right now. So technically, huh, actually, hold up. Yeah, and right now the shares is up 3.6, 90.23. So technically, I'm just a little bit under whatever, $620 loss for the year, Okay. So what I'm planning on doing, or that was first off, that was all the recap. It is a lot of gambling. I mean, gambling, as you can see. I was on vacation, but I was trading at the same time, which is I wouldn't recommend. Not financial advice. That's something I would not do and won't ever do again. But anyways, that was all that there is for the past 2 or 3 weeks. I was on vacation. Now I'm back. I have my computers. I could actually plan my stuff a weekend prior. And yeah, so that's how my past 3 weeks went. And what I'm planning on doing next week is still up in the air. I'm planning, it could be either just hold Tesla still, sell some cover calls on there, and until I get out the position or outright sell the position. But right now I have no time because when the market open, I'm at work and there's a lot. I have to focus on work. I don't care if I lost my whole portfolio. Work is more important. So I guess that's that. But said, stay tuned for what's gonna happen next week. And thanks for watching and going through all my rambling. If you stay up to this part. Well, catch you on the next one. Peace.